Down, down, down. Red Knight going down. Down, down, down. Red Knight going down.
Smite him!
Dun, 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 dun.
I was gonna say, I bet Allie's the only one who can hit that note. I tried last night and I was very confident that I could hit that note, and I did not.
Yeah, I didn't quite get there.
Try it, Ari.
No, it's too low.
Yeah. I can't do it. I'm in a hotel right now.
Do it. Wait, who did that?
That echoed in this room. Oh my God.
You're gonna get kicked out.
That was super loud.
Yeah, you got it.
I hit the note.
Oh, don't crunch the ice. Please don't crunch the ice. Please.
There's someone sleeping in their bed. They go.
I'd rather hear that than the ice crunching.
All right, well, today on Total Dog Shit.
I think it was a brilliant move on Medieval Times' part to get that product placement in this movie. Because had it not been in Cable Guy, we would never have gone.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how true that is for other people.
Well, I don't know. When I was like a little kid, I really wanted to go.
Yeah, and I think if it wasn't in Cable Guy, when we were in Chicago and we drove to paintballing and we passed a giant castle that said Medieval Times, there's zero chance we wouldn't have looked up like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
But this movie definitely was like the vessel to get us there.
Mm-hmm. So today on Total Dog Shit, we will be discussing 1990. What year is this? 9? No. We will be discussing The Cable Guy with Jim Carey, Matthew Broderick, directed by Ben Stiller, and we're gonna find out if it's good or total dog shit.
I didn't know until just now. I'm sure I knew, but I forgot that Ben Stiller directed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he directed it.
Stars in it.
He directed this. He directed Reality Bites. He did
Tropic Thunder.
He did Escape from Dannemora, and he's doing Severance.
Yeah, he's doing the new show. He said he doesn't really want to do comedies anymore as much. He wants to do serious stuff, but that'll change. He'll come back around.
Did he do Zoolander?
I think so, yeah. I mean, look.
Yeah, it was fun. I forgot some of the Ben Stiller group were in this movie, like Owen Wilson.
Yeah, he directed it.
Forgot that Owen Wilson was in this.
There are so many people in this.
Mm-hmm. Ben Stiller kind of has like an Adam Sandler crew a little bit.
Uh-huh. And I wonder how they met, like how that was part of his crew eventually. Because was this the first collaboration with Owen Wilson?
Yeah, I don't know. Looking at it now, I'm like, oh yeah, Owen Wilson. It's Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson are a team, but when did that start? Could be this.
Well, I think Reality Bites is set in Texas. Owen Wilson is from Texas. Him and Wes Anderson were doing stuff, so maybe it's that.
Speaking of Texas, I'm only 3 hours from you, Chad.
Where at?
I'm in Houston.
Houston's cool.
Yeah.
You should explore around.
But Chad's in Austin. That's the only reason why we have a podcast, because Austin's like podcast mecca.
Mm-hmm.
And right when he moved there, he's like, guys, we got to start a podcast.
We got to start a podcast. It's huge. It's the new thing. Austin's the center of everything. I'm telling you, it's going to blow up.
It's like when people move to Colorado, they have to buy a Subaru. If you move to Austin, you have to start a podcast.
Mm-hmm. And I did.
So you're probably wondering about these crowns. We actually went to Medieval Times in Chicago.
Medieval Times.
And our night was yellow because we got there late. And
Yellow night.
He was the first night to get just executed in front of us, like in front of the whole crowd.
He was a cutie.
Yeah, there were some that lost around before, but ours was the first one to die.
Yeah, I mean, he was hot as fuck too. He took off his thing and waved his hair and threw a rose at Brittany and perfectly threw it to Brittany, and she caught it and she looked at Harry and goes, "I'm leaving you."
And then she did. She's still in Chicago.
Yeah, I go, oh no, because he was a cutie pie. He winked at me, and even like Brittany looked at me and goes, oh no. Yeah, he was like the cocky knight who was like super handsome and so sure of himself, and then murdered.
On paper and like seeing it in the movie, I'm like, yeah, let's go to medieval times. This is awesome. I want to go see that. And then when you're in it, you're like, huh, this is kind of sad. Like the ponies doing tricks.
Well, today on Total Dog Shit, we're here to find out if medieval times is good
or animal abuse.
Or animal abuse. Hey, speaking of animal abuse, I tried to watch the new Fear Factor with Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, they're throwing lizards
I
at
had
people.
to turn it off on the first episode because they were like dropping rats and pigeons and lizards into a box while people are panic flinging their arms, and the animals just looked so scared.
I did not see that.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people complaining about that.
It was a big bummer.
They're throwing like geckos too.
Yeah, and
Like
pigeons
very
and
delicate
snakes.
reptiles and
Like
amphibians
dropping
and
them
stuff.
hard into this box. It was so sad. So I guess I won't be watching that show.
I didn't know it was on.
It's gonna be trash.
So the credits open with the TV flickering and stuff and showing different things that are on TV.
Loved it. Living for the drama.
They hint at the ongoing Ben Stiller cameo that's going to be in the movie. Him playing some parody version of the Mendez brothers.
Brother, sweet brother.
Yeah.
Always been such a baby.
He looked like he was Asian or something. I'm pretty sure he was Asian.
He looked Asian and he was speaking another language. I'm pretty sure it was Asian.
I've seen this movie enough times in my life that I barely took any notes because I was quoting every single scene from it. Mm-hmm. One time, so me and Jay Skurlock loved this movie growing up so much that we watched it 3 times in one night.
3 times in one
We
night?
watched it 3 times in one night.
It's a little much.
How do you watch any movie 3 times in
movie.
one night?
We were weird kids, man. They're
Like you actually like watched it, or it was on and you restarted it.
No, we sat at Jay's living room and watched it. I'm sure like we bullshitted and talked and stuff, but we watched it 3 times.
Were you smoking a lot of weed?
No, we were completely sober. We'd never had a drip of alcohol or anything. We were just weird, man. Like I'd also the whole scene when he's calling and leaving a bunch of voicemails, we'd do that to each other, but I would like call his house and I would leave as many voicemails until their landline was full, and then I would wait till his mom was at work and I'd call her cell phone until her cell phone was full of voicemails, and I'd call Jay's phone. So all of it would be completely full of voicemails.
Weird.
I know. He would do it to me though.
Yeah, I was just blow drying my hair. Thought I heard the phone ring. That ever happened to you?
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Like he realizes that he left too many voicemails.
Yeah, there's so many things that I still quote on this regularly.
Okay, so at the beginning, we start off. I think that was kind of a nod to maybe Ferris Bueller with him being in the shower. Or it made me think of that because it's Matthew Broderick.
They basically get right into it.
Yeah, the cable guy comes.
Cable's not working. Here comes the cable guy.
And he's like, surprised they got rid of the smell after what happened in here. And he's like, whoa, what happened? He's like, they had a lot of cats.
Yeah. Even from the beginning, I was thinking, how was this movie written? Was Jim Carrey decided upon as the cable guy when Ben Stiller was writing this? Did he write it?
They wanted Chris Farley.
Interesting.
It was supposed to be Chris Farley, and I think he did a different movie instead. I'd have to look up why he didn't do it. But then it went to Jim Carrey, so he wrote it before that.
Usually when they say like they wanted this actor, I'm like, oh, that wouldn't have worked. But Chris Farley would have worked.
Yeah,
it
would have been
a
different. It
totally
would have been
different
very
movie.
different. Yeah.
Just like how Chris Farley was originally Shrek. Like they were almost done with all the voice acting for Chris Farley on Shrek. Mm-hmm. And then he passed away and they got Mike Myers.
Yeah, damn. That would have been crazy. Mm-hmm. I can picture Chris Farley in the...
You were down by the swamp in the river.
Yeah.
Donkey!
Donkey want wingy.
But I don't know if I can picture Chris Farley doing the evil parts of this movie because Jim Carrey can get pretty menacing
Yeah.
and
I
kind
can
of
see
scary.
him doing it.
When
Yeah.
he's like, he has yellow eyes and he's like running on the wall.
Yeah. He does like a cartwheel and rams into the door.
Yeah, Jim Carrey was great in this. He was, I don't know, he's just so, like, you feel so bad for him, but also he's like way overstepping boundaries and he's so
Yeah.
creepy.
I wonder how much of the character was actually like, I want to see the script. Was a lot of it Jim Carrey just doing Jim Carrey things, or was it written down like this is how the character acts? Because it feels so custom fit for Jim Carrey to play.
It's probably a bit of both.
I think he is, I think every role he takes on, he does that. Just turns it into his own thing.
When he's like talking to him for the first time and Jim Carrey's at his place hooking him up with cable, and Jim Carrey, he invites him out to go see the satellite, and he's like, oh yeah, tomorrow doesn't work, and they get in like a little conversation about that, and Jim Carrey, like, he said, oh, like, did it cross a line? Because Matthew Broderick is not interested in joining him, and he's like, no, you didn't cross a line. And Jim Carrey goes, oh, cool. Pick you up at 6:30. Didn't even agree that he would be joining him. He just said he didn't cross a line. He just accepted
he
that
runs.
yeah, he sprints down the hallway.
Yeah, when I was watching this, I was thinking, like, this shit actually happens to people.
What do you mean?
Like, people,
Their cable guy stalks them?
yeah, like, someone becomes obsessed with somebody like that and just, I mean, it goes on for years.
Zoinks. It does really happen. I thought it was like, this is what it's like to make friends as an adult. This is the risk you take. You think the cable guy seems cool. Yeah, I'll go out for a beer with him. Or like, this person seems cool. But then the stress of possibly inviting somebody to my book club and then them shattering the backboard, figuratively speaking. Like, thanks for inviting your friend.
Yeah, meeting people in your 30s is tough because it does
It's
feel
so
like
tough.
you're interviewing or dating sometimes if it doesn't come up naturally. When Brittany and I first moved to Oregon, we moved onto the coast, so there's not a lot of people our age out there. And we got into a conversation with someone at a brewery. She was one of the servers there. And we had like enough in common that we ended up just switching numbers and like hung out a couple times. But we ended up like after hanging out a few times, like there's like it just wasn't as natural. So it's just kind of, you could tell like we were kind of forcing it because we were just of the same age on the coast. And so we ended up going to lunch one day and it was fine. We was like just had a just kind of meaningless conversation, just kind of banter. And so she picks up the check and she's like, well, guys, it's fun. She pays for our meal, insists on it, and leaves. And we never hear from her again. It was like she broke up with us.
But just as like a last, apology or thank you, it's like, I'll pay the
Yeah,
bill.
it was like, here. It's been nice, but I must go now.
My planet needs me.
And it was weird being broken up with as like friends.
Don't call me. Don't come by my house. that meme of the little kid.
Man, you guys can actually fit the crowns in your head. Mine's at the very last strip and it still doesn't fit.
Mine's at
I
the
have a
last
huge-
strip.
You have a big head.
I know. Yeah, I mean, it fits fine, but it's still kind of tight. Like, it's cutting into my forehead right now. I'm going to have cardboard cuts.
Yeah, so I quote this movie a lot too because I think I watched it a lot when I was younger. The information superhighway,
Yep.
where you could visit the Louvre on one channel, and then play Mortal Kombat with a friend in Vietnam.
Yep.
Or play Mortal Kombat with a friend in Vietnam. There's no end to the possibilities.
And there's just a ton of things. I was like, oh yeah, that's from this. Oh yeah, that's from this.
Yep.
This time around watching it, I'm a little bit like torn on the movie.
What?
I still think there are many parts that are funny, and I do like it, but also I haven't seen it in a long time, and just watching it this time, tonally, it's just a weird movie.
And there's a lot more dead air than I remember.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy.
Like, the whole basketball scene is, like, goes on a little too long, and, like,
I like the basketball scene.
it's super slow-mo on all the parts, but I do like when he throws him the ball, and he's like, oh. He looks at Jack Black. And Jack Black's so young in this.
Yeah.
He's so
I
young.
forgot he was in it.
You know who else is in it? David Cross and Bob Odenkirk.
Yep.
Crazy.
It was star-studded.
Leslie Mann, I forgot she was the main girl.
When they're about to play basketball and like he gets the ball and runs off, foul. It's like, oh, that's how you're gonna play, huh? And then like the next scene, he checks that guy. He's like flexing over him.
No way. I'm on Steven's team. Okay.
But I don't know if anyone else felt that way. That it was still had funny moments, but it just wasn't hitting the same for me as it used to.
I disagree. I think it hit well, and I really enjoyed it. And I was like, this is a classic movie.
I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Did it not do well in box office and shit?
It didn't do well, or I don't know about box office, but I don't think it was received very well.
I haven't seen it in forever, so I really enjoyed the rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
But it was very nostalgia. Like, it's hard for me to objectively look at it, even after it being so long since I've seen it, because I could still quote almost all of it. Even like random little lines, I was repeating back to it. Like,
In a correctional facility.
there was a couple lines that cracked me up that I don't think I recognized, like when I saw it when I was younger, when he's talking about the prostitute and how he checked her out beforehand. He's like, I'm healthy as a horse, not a drip.
And I'm healthy as a horse, not a drip.
Oh my God.
So gross. I definitely didn't remember that line. Justin said he didn't have a drip of alcohol earlier, and I was like, ooh.
Not a drip.
One thing that always sticks in my head is those hair plugs.
Hair plugs.
That's
Hair
what I was
plugs.
gonna say.
Plugs.
Whenever Leslie Mann comes over and she's like, how's it working with Hal? And he starts going, it just reminds me of Dad.
Tell that story.
I don't know if I can. I don't want to get Dad in trouble. His boss probably doesn't watch this.
Wouldn't he have already gotten himself in trouble? Because it happened.
Yeah. Dad's the one who blew up his own spot on that one.
It's true.
You can say it and then we can cut it out if he wants us to.
All right. So we're in the age of working from home. A lot of meetings are on Zoom calls. And the fun thing about Zoom is that, like, when you're speaking, your little box lights up so that people know that you're speaking. Like, one time I was on a Zoom call meeting and I thought I was muted and I was baby talking Puppy Jane. I was like, who's my little baby girl? She's so sweet. And it was loud. And somebody goes, oh, I think somebody is not on mute. They know it was me. So
Last year, I was on a call, a work call with people that I'm not usually in a call with. And I had my camera off and I thought my mic off. And I ripped a fart against my computer chair and I saw my light go yellow.
Oh, no. What do you mean against your computer chair?
You know, like it just like has an
Like you
extra
had
like
something like you were
clap
trying to-
against it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like a rip. And my hope is, because no one acknowledged it, so my hope
Well, yeah.
is that either there was enough people in there that there's enough like voices being I don't know, like maybe it wouldn't be associated to me, or that it didn't come through as a fart, but no one acknowledged it. So
Maybe Zoom filtered it out.
not if
I
the
saw-
thing not if the
I
not
saw
if the
it
thing lights up
light
for
on-
audio.
Not quite as embarrassing, but I went out on the front porch to let Zisu out, and I was singing some song to her, like, I have a lovely bunch of husky pups, and I'm like singing this song, and I look up, and there's an Amazon delivery person in her front porch with me. And she was like giggling, like laughing, and just kind of staring at me, and I'm like, yep, just hooked up Zisu.
I don't know if this is quite the same, but we had at mom and dad's house. So I was probably like 17, maybe 16. Had a painter there painting some of the walls.
I
or
remember that
something.
guy.
Yeah, he was painting.
Got a big old white beard.
Yeah, and he asked me to get him like a trash bag or something. I went to the garage, grabbed the thing he needed, handed it to him. As I'm handing it to him, my shorts fall down because they were too big, and I'm standing there in Playboy Bunny boxers handing him this thing. And we both I just like kind of like, you know, I don't know. I was embarrassed, but he didn't. Neither one of us really acknowledged it.
Did he go, yeah?
I just like, after I handed it to him, I just slowly pulled my pants up and we both walked away.
That definitely feels like an invite.
Harry, tell your fart story at college.
Wait, Allie, weren't
man.
you just telling some story?
I will, but we got to get the fart story in there.
So in college, there was this hallway that led, it was in the student union in Lincoln, and there was this hallway that led to the men's room. And if you go like straight long enough, you'll hit the men's room, but you have to, right before the men's room, you turn left and it's the women's room. And so
The singular woman.
I'm walking down the hallway, women's room, and I'm walking down the hallway, and as I'm approaching it, I don't know, it tricked itself into thinking that I was in the men's room already, because I could see the encasing of like, men's room, you've made it. And so because I had a mental lapse and thought I was in the men's room, I just rip a fart full blast, because you can do that in there. So I then realized I am not in the men's room. I'm still in the hallway. So I look behind me just to confirm that no one heard it. And there's this woman right behind me, this college student. And I turn around and I just look her directly in the eyes. And she was like 5 feet behind me. So I go,
Why'd you snake around like that?
Yeah,
like
you
a little
gotta-
slithery, sneaky thing.
Harry, you established
this
dominance.
mic's in my way.
It's one thing if you like encounter somebody farting in the wild, but for them to turn around and make eye contact with you about it is awesome.
Also,
Like I
the
was
way-
so sure, no one was behind me. So I was just like, oh, just to be safe.
So like, what were you gonna do though?
But the way you did it was like, do you remember those old parodies of David Blaine that guy used to do? He would like,
Oh,
do
yeah.
he'd be like,
Cheez-Its.
Orange soda in my mouth. What the F? You put it in my mouth. What the F? How did you get it in my mouth? Please stop, you demon.
yeah.
Yep. So I took a break from hanging out at the union.
So Harry farts in front of people.
So anyway, the point of that story is that Dad was in a work call and apparently he was frustrated. Thought he was on mute, and he goes, they're all idiots. Even then he panics and goes, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
I
But
love
you know,
that.
it lit up his thing because whenever you talk, your box lights up.
That wasn't me.
I love the idea that saying that wasn't me would exonerate him.
Yeah.
Like if someone else did something at my work, if someone said something crazy at my work, I wouldn't be like, that wasn't me.
Dad is
Be quiet and be like, that's crazy.
Dad is really bad in awkward situations because, like, I ordered. So I come home and I'm in the living room and Dad opens up this Amazon package and he goes up and like wraps it back up and puts it on the stairs, and he comes up to me all awkward, like literally like kind of clenching his fists, and he's just like, your Amazon package is on the stairs. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I opened it. I didn't know it was yours. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I'm like, it's just super awkward for like the next 30 minutes. I'm like, I don't know why Dad's being so fucking weird. So I go and grab it and I open it up and I'm like, oh cool, my bike lube is here. Because I got lube for Ragbri. And so he thought it was like lube. And so
Yeah,
like,
what was the lube called? Like it wasn't bike lube.
I
It
forget.
had like a name that seemed very generic lube.
but there was a
probably was
bike
like-
tire on it.
No, it was probably lube for your butthole
No.
to slip it in easier. That's what it was called.
Just buy it at Walmart, Justin. Don't make Dad open it.
No, it was like, I got a good one.
Harry's kind of the same. When we were at medieval times and I lost my glove, right? We were looking for my glove forever, and Harry was nice enough to help me look for it. So he takes my other glove because I was going to go search the main floor or whatever. And I also went to the restroom, so Harry was going to go walk in the restroom, but the line was super long. There were like 40 dudes in line. And then Harry's like, we were just like, you just got to go up and just explain that you're looking for the glove and they'll let you pass or whatever. And so we talk about how he's going to do it. And then he walks up, he's holding the glove. He just like walks past one guy and he's like, It's a glove.
Well,
I got a glove.
Harry also, when we were at Broncos,
And the guy, I saw the guy, he was like, okay.
Harry also, when we were at Broncos,
I got in the bathroom, didn't I? I cut the line of 40 people.
You just hold up the glove and point at it and just like,
I said,
Harry,
glove. Sorry, glove.
so Harry was asking everybody if they wanted ketchup. So he's like looking at Brittany, ketchup, Chad, you want ketchup, Mom, Dad? And then for some reason he skips over the wall to the next booth and looks at a stranger and goes, ketchup, sorry, I thought you were my brother, and walked away.
This dude was wearing a yellow beanie, and Justin has now trademarked the yellow beanie look. So it's Justin until proven not.
Okay, so the lube. All right, I could see why Dad thought this was like Bang Lube. It's called Rock and Roll Lubrication, King of Lubes, Gold.
Oh yeah, the box said
that's
King of
definitely-
Lube.
But then it says,
Definitely lubed.
but then it's, oh my God,
Slip it
it
in
says
with.
dramatically improves pedaling and shifting. I mean, there's something there.
Poor Dad thinks he's
It
picking
was
up
so
your sex
awkward.
box.
He literally was like, you know when Dad's anxious, how he clenches his fists? He was like doing this while talking to me.
He's like May on Totoro, and she's like holding onto her
Yeah.
clothes. He also one time Panama was squawking in the background, and somebody on his meeting goes, Tom, do you have a parrot? And he goes, no.
No.
Why? He does.
He does have a parrot.
So then, like, what was that squeaking noise then? If he doesn't have a parrot, explain the noise in the background.
So Jim,
I thought
Carrey-
they were both really good in this movie. The two main people.
I don't
I did
know
too.
why. I am not a fan of Matthew Broderick in this movie.
Well, he's a dick. But one of my notes was, wow, Steven's kind of a dick. Because the whole
Yeah.
scene with him being recorded, talking shit on his boss, and it's like, oh no, he's cable guy tricked me and recorded me. What an asshole. But he was an asshole in that scene.
No.
Yeah,
no,
he was.
he's in the safety of a
You're
person.
allowed to talk shit about
You
your
are
boss
allowed
to
to
your
talk shit
partner.
about your boss to
But he
your
was
partner.
talking about, like, I don't even, like, I think I hate him. Like, he's being
I've
a real...
said very similar things before.
Yeah. If all my text messages got leaked, I would.
Yeah, but Chad, you're a dick too.
No. I'm probably the nicest guy out there. I feel like you guys just push my buttons too much.
When
that
we
I
go
do-
out to
like, I'm
eat,
not gonna-
We do
If we go
push. We do push Chad's buttons.
if we
We
go out
do.
to eat and Chad's water has like 3 less ice cubes than he's
Are you
used to,
kidding?
he
I send
throws a
back
fit.
nothing.
Oh my
Are you
God.
serious?
You should have seen it. We went to the brewery and Chad, don't
You got.
go
Oh
to
my God! This
don't eat
fucking
lunch with
people-
Chad if he's going to get a salad because you
No.
So this right here already
he
could
will
be a
send
promo.
it back.
Ugh. These guys.
Send it back.
Basically, okay, I order the salad and I'm like, it didn't come how I asked it, and I was like, it's fine. Well, first it
there
didn't
was
come with
chives
the
on
chicken.
it.
They
You
put
want
chicken on
chives?
mom's salad. And I
Chad
was-
ordered a chive and dill garden salad and then asked for no chive and dill.
It wasn't called chive and dill. It just had chive and dill.
lettuce.
But also, they had no normal salad. All of it had some weird shit going on. So I just said, don't put that on there. And then they did put it on there, and I was fine. I was just eating it anyway. And then you all were like, stop eating it. You need to tell them that that's wrong. I'm
No,
like,
that was
I'm
Mom.
fine. I'm just
Mom
going to
was
eat
like,
this.
"Salad-
Chad was
Salads
over
are
here like,
expensive.
it's fine. It's just a $20 salad. And
It was a goddamn
Ask for no
$20
dilly
salad,
chives.
and they messed it up 3 fucking times, and I wasn't even complaining about it. But then after a while, I'm like,
He wrote a
sent it back
scathing
after
Google
a while,
review.
after messing it up twice, and then running out of time and having to take it to go, they messed up the to go one,
yeah, so the
and
to-go
then
one.
and then I angrily tipped them 20%.
You know, it's scary when you're out to eat with Chad and he's looking at his food and he does one of these like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh no, what's wrong,
We're all
Chad?
talking. We're all talking.
Hair
and
on the
Chad's like,
sushi.
I am the last person to send stuff
Chad does
back.
this.
I had a waiter, she spooned a bug out of my drink and I drank it. I was like, we were at a fancy French restaurant and I ordered like a Manhattan or some special drink that they had. They bring it and it was expensive and it had a bug in it. And I was like looking at it and I was like, oh, there's a bug in my drink. And we just kind of look at each other and she's like, "Oh, do you want a new drink?" And I was like, "Yeah, well." And then she's like, "Oh, I know." And she grabs my drink out of my hand and grabs my soup spoon and spoons out the bug, and hands it back to me. And then we're both just looking at each other, and then I take a drink and say thank you.
And she went back and she was like, "Oh, the American has come for the Karen cocktail."
Well, she was American too.
Yeah, it's
Just
funner.
said,
It's funner my
"Haha,
way.
The American came for the Karen cocktail.
Yeah. Speaking of waitresses, I love the actress that plays the waitress at Medieval Times in this
Janine
movie.
Garofalo.
Is that who it is?
Mm-hmm.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's in Now and Then, which is one of my favorite movies.
She's in a ton of stuff.
She's in Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. Solid movie.
There were no utensils at medieval times,
Therefore,
hence there are
no utensils at Medieval Times.
And they really don't.
Would you like a refill on that Pepsi?
Yeah, so they still go with that. You still
Yeah.
you can choose Pepsi, beer, or water.
And you get no utensils, and they bring you this charred body of what was once a real hen of some sort, and it's like shaped like one, and it's all like this.
The feet are all
and all
decrepit.
cooked up, and you got to tear it apart with your hands, and the skin comes off just like it does in the movie, and it made me want to be a vegetarian.
Hello,
It was
Clarice.
gross.
So not only, I'm a vegetarian, so I didn't have to tear into the chicken, but also because I'm vegetarian, they gave me utensils because I ate a stew, like a veggie stew. So
Yeah, they're like-
I completed, or I broke the system.
No, they're like, you're already a bitch, so here you go.
No, it was great. I didn't have to get my fingers all dirty. You guys probably had zits and shit afterwards. So you're touching your face with the greasy fingers.
I'm surprised. I wonder if Jim Carey got zits after that, putting it all
Probably.
over his face.
That stew was really good, though.
That's the first thing Brittany said. Do you think that's real chicken? Like chicken skin that he's putting on his face? I'm like, that looks
Yeah.
like it. And she's like, how did he not break out immediately?
It probably wasn't in the script.
I think that wasn't in the script, and then they thought it was funny, so they went with it.
Hello, Clarice. It's good to see you again.
So yeah, they're at medieval times.
I love that he said he goes there twice a week.
Yeah, it's like that is the perfect place for that character to go for dinner twice a week.
Once was like enough for a lifetime for me.
Yeah, I don't need to go back.
Yeah.
It
When we
was
first
so-
walked in, it was pretty awe-inspiring. Walking up to the castle, we were really stoked. And walking in the room, too, it's like, this is sweet. And then once they had a guy come out and force this pony to trot across,
Jump.
like do these weird jumps, it was like, oh man, this kind of sucks.
And he was like slapping it with his little whip thing.
And then people started battling. We're like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So like they could trim it down, cut out the horse shit, and just have people fake battle each other, and it'd be awesome.
they just have these like sad horses, like sadly trotting around with their eyes all like very like, I hate that I'm here forever doing this. And then like they do that for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was really sad. I didn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember sitting
I
there
also
like,
didn't like the Yellow Knight died right away.
we're like
Yeah.
screaming and having fun and yelling for our knight, and then the pony comes out doing tricks, and we're all just like, the whole atmosphere shifted. We're like, oh,
Yeah.
this is kind of lame.
I do like in the movie when Andy Dick is like they're battling each other and things are going off the rails, and Andy Dick and his crew come to help Steven out, and he's like, eat, keep eating.
Keep eating!
That's how it felt. It's like, watch the ponies dance, eat.
I also love that like he hooks everybody in town up, and like he has all these connections.
Yeah.
Because I do know people like that. Like when I ran my fish store, like I met a lot of people, and there was a lot of bartering and stuff that would go on. So like I would hook people up with stuff, and they would help me with like electrical, or we would do like, I had a guy who was a professional drywall, whatever you call it, and he would come do all my drywall work. And
Drywaller.
Is it drywaller?
I don't fucking know. But Justin, you're one of those guys. We go to the zoo, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
I know. I barter all
Fish
the time.
guy's hooking us up.
Yeah. Seems like everyone knows you.
Yeah, I am Jim Carey in this movie.
Yeah.
When I meet somebody new, I say, I can either be your best friend or your worst enemy.
I wonder how many
Sounds
How
like
many
you want
of-
the latter.
I wonder how many of his preferred customers are like good connections, and how many are similar to what he's doing to
Like
Matthew
afraid to
Broderick's
get on
team?
his bad side or something.
Because like I was thinking that when he said he got all those, they ended up being stolen, but when he like set up that new entertainment system for Steven, I was like, did the person give it to him because they like were afraid of him?
Yeah, maybe. Because he does have connections. He's a stalker, but he also knows a lot of people. Even there was a cop at his party.
That's what's funny is like he's the stalker for Matthew Broderick, and he wants this friend so bad, and he like talked about how lonely he is, but then like he is homies with all the knights at medieval times, and it's like he's their preferred customers, so he literally gets to go fight at medieval times because he's so close with these guys.
Yeah.
And in the part when it's getting all serious, listen, buddy, get on the frickin' horse. I don't think he's kidding around.
Get on the friggin' horse. I don't think he's kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that scene. I love the music when he's singing along to it. He does that several times throughout the movie.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
wondering, did they record him first? Like, did he make that up, or did they have the score in mind?
Well, I think that I don't know, but I think that score at medieval times was from Star Trek when they were battling. And then
But when
the
he's climbing the thing later, he's like singing.
Yeah,
the
he does
song.
another one.
yeah, when that could be from something, because I imagine that everything he has in his head is a reference from like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some movies.
so
or
he'd
something.
be singing some theme.
When I was
doing
watching this, because I do that a lot, and we all do it. We quote a lot of movies and relate movie scenes to our lives all the time. And when I was watching this, I was like, "Fuck, that's kind of what I do all the time." This isn't a movie.
But the medieval time scene was probably my favorite scene in the movie. It was pretty funny, like throughout the whole thing when they're battling and Jim Carrey starts swinging his weapon around in some
And he
crazy
catches
way.
it.
He catches it.
Yeah.
I wonder if that scene was like he tried it multiple, because that's real. That's definitely him doing that. So I wonder if he like tried it multiple times and screwed up like which way it ends up, because he like looks to make sure it's correct. If we don't battle to the death, they will kill us both.
When they're at the,
How many times growing up have we gone, skillibop, salt peanuts, skillibop.
that
But-
scene was crazy to rewatch because he literally just assaults Owen Wilson. He attacks and beats the shit
Beats
out
the
of him.
shit out of him.
I couldn't remember exactly how it played out, but I was like, oh, what is he gonna do to intimidate Owen Wilson? He just beats the shit out of him. It's crazy.
I laugh every time on the medieval times scene when it's like, "All right, just take it easy, Chip," and he's like holding the sword. He goes, it's, like it's so violent and scary. But I was thinking, once Matthew Broderick gets into it, that would be fun as fuck to like have all the armor on and fight one of your homies in that setting.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's what you fight all the time when you're a little kid with fake swords and shit. That'd be so fun.
Nashville has this thing called Nashville Armored Combat, and it's trained. You have to train in MMA, but you're also in full Knights gear, and then you beat the shit out of each other in full Knights gear, but MMA style. And then in some of the rounds, they let you have weapons. So like the final round is all genders, all the knights and the, every single fighter, all the lords and ladies, and they came out with kitchen utensils. So they're utensils. So they're beating the crap out of each other with pots and pans and also swords and other cool shit, but they're actually fighting. It's insane. They have their own like entrance music and it's amazing.
Sounds fun.
That sounds very dangerous.
It does sound very dangerous. And then you
Sounds like LARPing with a
Then-
higher barrier to entry.
you can drink and people make all kinds of signs. Somebody was yelling twist his dick the whole time. It's great. It's a very Nashville, very Southern experience.
Have any of you ever LARPed?
No, I would. Like I haven't LARPed, but not because I think it's lame or anything. I would totally LARP if I had an entryway into it. I think that'd be
I'm
fun.
trying to think if I have.
I think I would LARP once for the experience.
I feel like Harry would be a LARPer.
I definitely
I think
would.
They should make it accessible, like paintball or something. Like I would paintball, but I wouldn't become a paintballer.
No, Harry, you
I
have
would
to
LARP.
take it more seriously. You can't just recreationally LARP.
I think it'd be fun to recreationally LARP.
We have a massive Renaissance fair in Bellevue, and it's awesome.
Well, they do LARPing in Memorial Park a lot. If you just go to Memorial Park on any given nice day outside, you will find LARPing.
In Omaha?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
at
went on a-
Bellevue.
Right down the street.
I went on a coffee date once to that park, and we happened upon some LARPing.
Bellevue Berry Farm has. It's coming up. I think it's in spring. It's a big Renaissance fair, and it's legit. Like it's massive. Everybody's in character. There's jousting. There's like a medieval times battle. It's a lot of fun.
So, do you guys have anything else to say about medieval times? There's a lot of good content there, but
I wouldn't go back to it.
I got a selfie with the knight.
I meant in the movie, but that's cool.
It was a fun environment, but
It looked exactly like it did in the movie.
it did. They haven't changed a bit. Remember when we were talking about the movie on the way home, and we were talking about maybe some things that didn't age right from medieval times or whatever. And then I was like, well, it's a relic from another time. And then I was like, oh, 2 different times.
Yeah, because the restaurant itself is dated and kind of, I don't know, it's not as easy to stomach these days. But Chad said that and surprised himself with his 2 different times comment. We were dying.
Because I was talking. We weren't talking about the movie. We were talking about just medieval times and how like it was in kind of like big in the 90s. And I'm like, it feels like it's from the 90s. And so I was like, yeah, it's just a relic from another time.
Literally.
2 other times.
It's like a
Pretty soon we'll have a medieval 90s times where it's like a playoff of medieval times where we're pretending to be medieval times.
It was very chintzy and dated.
It was super chintzy.
Looked exactly the same.
It's like
The movie did not portray how many light up things they were selling you during it.
No.
Because like every 5 minutes someone would come to your table. Do you want to buy a sword that glows? Maybe.
I wasn't buying any extra shit there.
Yeah, or like, remember when we almost paid Justin wanted to pay for VIP so we can get closer, and then we got the second row anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we definitely would have gotten into a night that would have done better than Yellow Knight. You pay to win for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were in the poor booth. There's no way we stood a chance. Mm-hmm. And our knight winked at us so confidently. It was like, oh yeah, he's gonna fuck.
He knows. He knows the script. He knew the whole time.
And he got crushed.
Wasn't there another unfortunate group that they put in the poor group with us?
Yeah, we probably shouldn't talk about that.
We should pre-cut the conversation before it even starts.
Almost our entire stand was like I don't know,
Yeah, there was special needs.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Special needs group, but it was like our whole section was, and our section was kind of quiet and not yelling as much as the other groups. And I'm just thinking man, yellow team fucking sucks. And then the lights came on. I'm like, oh shit.
Makes sense why they.
Well,
put
they
you
took
guys
one
over
look
there.
at us and they're like,
we know exactly where you guys
we know
belong.
where we're putting you guys. That's
You're
why
all
they
adults, huh?
That's why they put their arm around my shoulders, like, come with me, buddy. I'll show you where to sit.
Yo, what's that one
I was
movie
like, oh,
where
thank you.
the Scotty doesn't know when they're like, "Good job, little buddy." He has an ice cream cone.
Have a very special day for a very special little man.
Okay.
No, maybe
Do you guys have Pepsi?
Euro trip.
Maybe we are the boyfriend on It's Always Sunny.
Yeah. Oh snap! She goes, your shirt's on inside out. Oh snap!
He's eating the popcorn.
Not too long ago, Brittany went in the store or something and left me in the car, and so I sent her a picture of Ben the soldier. He's sitting in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can cut that.
Why'd you leave the air conditioning off?
Oh, Cable Guy. That's Jake.
Yeah.
Jake borrowed his personality from Cable Guy.
Yeah, for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
Some of the mannerisms and the way
It's probably just because we quoted it so often growing up. Like when the Cable Guy starts to infiltrate his family and win over Leslie Mann, and they're playing that password game, the amount of times that I've heard Jake quote that growing up. It just took me back to childhood when he goes, the password is
Nipple.
vagina.
You know that little thing?
I don't know how to say this.
Come on, Steven, it's just skin.
I had no idea what they were talking
The
about.
mom goes, tit? Oh.
Yeah, that I didn't know what they were talking about when they were referencing the clitoris. And another line that shouldn't have been confusing, but it was for me as a kid, when it shows the flashback of Jim Carrey's character and he's watching TV and he's like, when are you going to get me a brother? You said I was going to get a brother.
Oh, yeah.
And his mom goes, that's why I'm going to happy hour. And as a kid, I directly translated those two things. Like, happy hour is a place where you hook up and get pregnant. And so later in life, someone mentioned happy hour. I'm like, what? You're going to happy hour thinking that is what happy hour was. It was a place to have sex and get pregnant.
I did a similar thing with the phrase nightcap. You want to come over for a nightcap?
You saw that meant banging?
Yeah, I mean, I was young. I think in something I saw, they did bang from that. And then from then on, I was like, oh, then if you come over for a nightcap, you're fucking.
And then someone
How many
invites
times do
Chad
you
over
invite-
for a
yeah.
nightcap. And he's like,
Chad pulls his
what the hell?
pants
We're
down.
just having a drink.
And that's why it was so weird when Brian asked me to come over for a nightcap. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Brian. Yo, you want to come over for a nightcap?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I gotta pee real
nightcap.
quick. I'll be right back.
I gotta pee too.
Are we allowed to take pee breaks?
No, I need to go
course.
soon. Steve already left for the hangout without me. And we're already almost at an hour.
One part I thought was pretty funny and kind of dated looking or just weird when he's at the party and he hooks up with a prostitute and it kept flashing between Jim Carrey singing and Matthew Broderick with the prostitute. I always remembered the singing part, but I never remembered how awkward it was that the sex scenes or like the intimacy that was happening was like the prostitute just rubbing his head,
Yeah.
like massaging his face.
Your eyes,
It was all really awkward.
Your eyes, they look like evil.
That's gonna be a good one. And then
all the joy.
the next day, and he's like, I made scrambier.
In Scrambier.
Like, was that in the script? I can't imagine a lot of what Jim Carrey says is in the script.
Man, Justin's
Well-
pee is making me have to pee. I'm sorry. It's very loud. Keep talking.
What's up, Allie?
When Hooser, when the girl he's like talking to her about his concerns and he says something and he's like, they just don't have the regulations.
Oh, yeah. That was one of my favorite lines of the
Like
whole
one of
movie.
the ones that just burned in my memory.
I didn't remember that line.
Which line?
So he's talking to Robin and he's creating this fake story about his girlfriend when they broke up to kind of trick and manipulate Robin into getting back together with Steven. And he's like, "So whatever you do, promise me you won't go bungee jumping in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
They just don't have
Just
the
don't have the
regulations."
Yeah.
This is hilarious. Well, that's a bad time for Chad to go pee because he's been bungee jumping in Mexico, I'm sure.
Well, too bad.
I laughed like harder than I should have when he's in her vent and he jumps out and like falls back into the pantry.
There's one part, and I can't remember exactly where it was from, but I wrote out this whole quote. It's some sort of montage of bad things happening, and it's Jim Carrey's voice goes, creamineth pants, ants. I don't remember what part. Creaming in his pants, ants.
Make George Lucas cream in his pants.
Don't you want somebody to love? Don't
Chad, have you
you
been-
need somebody to love? What?
Yep.
Have you been bungee jumping in Mexico?
No.
Bungee jumping in Mexico. No, I've been bungee jumping in South Africa.
Did they have the regulations?
I have no idea. They
Just don't have the regulations there.
It was like the world's at the time. It was like the world's tallest bungee jump bridge. It's not anymore, but it was.
Didn't you say it sucked though?
No, well, no, it was awesome until they're like pulling you back up, and it takes a long time, and just the blood's rushing to your head. I had like a little bit of a sinus infection, so it was like pounding.
No desire.
But jumping off was fun.
Don't want to do that.
I wouldn't do it now.
It was weird seeing Jack Black play a straight man. There was like no comedy out of his character at all.
Yeah.
I like that both Tenacious D members are in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, his when the cable goes out because Jim Carrey tries to commit suicide on the satellite dish. Kyle Gass picks up the book. I remember the scene with him picking up the book, but I didn't remember it being as funny as it was. Like the music picks up and it's like inspirational.
It becomes
music.
hopeful.
You're like,
He's
oh,
like,
I could read instead of watching TV.
And he's smiling and like he's like,
Well, what I was thinking when watching this is it's crazy how sort of innocent watching TV was then, and they were saying like you're rotting your brain watching this, and it's way worse now. Like all
Way
the
worse.
shit that we have. So I'm like thinking they're watching it like, no, this is great. This is like nostalgic. This is just like consuming cinema and some good stuff, and now it's just nonsense garbage that you scroll through.
I think a long time ago, they probably used to say the same thing about reading. Like, your nose is always in a book, you know?
nerd.
They did used to say that, huh?
Definitely on Beauty and the Beast.
Now I used to have books back there, but I replaced them with Lego because books are for nerds.
Books are for nerds.
I got you a Lego book for Christmas.
I think one of the quotes I use most from this movie is somebody's gotta kill the babysitter.
Or Steve goes, what about the babysitter dying? I was like, have you not seen this movie?
That whole scene's pretty sad when he's like looking at the helicopter lights and he's talking to his mom, but when he's falling, the cinematography is really cool in it. I just thought that whole scene looks awesome.
It's directed and shot well.
And like
And
that actually looks like Jim Carrey falling.
Yeah. This movie, okay, so it's funny, but it's bizarre because it's also a stalker tale.
Yeah.
And it gets dark. I mean, he like lost his job and his
Goes to jail.
lady, goes to jail. He beats the shit out of this guy. Like this would have been one of those like 90s stalker movies, except for Jim Carrey was doing wacky shit.
Yeah, it could have easily been like a drama or a thriller instead of a comedy. When he's in jail and the cable guy goes to visit Steven in jail, he's like, "You framed me." And he goes, "No, I taught you a lesson." It's like, what? But then I got super distracted because as quotable as the movie is, I get taken out of it when I think about things like those jail phones. They had them right up to their mouth holes, and know those things do not get wiped down. You know how gross those things are?
And that's the scene when he tells him,
Like payphones.
I can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. And it seems like you want to be the latter.
And he does
It's so
he does
dark.
like the thing from was it Midnight Run
Billy.
or whatever. Yeah. That was a good movie.
This is the man. Arrest him. And he's like, how's that cable treating you?
Yeah, he's like hooked up all over town.
Yeah.
But then we come to find out that he doesn't exist. Like, no one knows who the hell he is.
Yeah, he's had all these different names and
Scary.
yeah, it's scary. He's been fired from almost all his cable guy jobs and somehow keeps getting hired at cable. Like, how many cable companies are there? I don't imagine there's a lot.
When he's talking to Steven on the phone, and this is when he's like totally off the rails, the spider just crawls across.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I wrote, why does he have a spider crawling across his face?
Dude, me and Jay used to laugh about that all the time. And Jim Carrey not flinching at all. Like, he's still talking and it just crawls across his face.
Yeah, and then when he turns in the dream nightmare sequence,
Yeah.
it's like a very Tim Burton. And he's like
Big wide angle lens right up in his face.
running past those doors that just keep going. And he's like, I just want to hang out.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Steven kind of deserved it, though, when Steven gets, Jim Carrey gets his girlfriend back for
Yeah.
him.
And then
And instead of being like,
immediately-
thank you, he goes, I don't have room for any more friends in my life.
I just don't have room in my
Yeah,
life
but
for a new
didn't
friend.
something lead to him saying that? Didn't he just do something weird?
It was
He
the
wasn't
prostitute
stoked.
thing.
No, it was that he set up cable for her. Like
Yeah, he wasn't
snuck
stoked
in
that
and-
he was meddling because he didn't know that Robin was turning around on him due to. Well, he did because Robin called and said thanks for the free cable. So I think he had mixed emotions.
Harry's classic Harry sound.
What was it?
Well,
Well, I think it was mixed emotions because he was excited Robin was back, but he's also uncomfortable with him meddling in his relationship.
I think every time he had a kind of good moment with him, he was like, all right, I could be friends with this guy. And then it just keeps getting weirder.
Yeah, I think Steven was, it's kind of cool that he went out with his cable guy. Like,
Yeah.
he gave it a shot.
Yeah.
But it just kept being weird, and he kept trying, but it kept being weirder and weirder. So he had to pump the brakes on it.
When they were playing the password game, there's a part where when he goes penis and she guesses vagina, and then the dad goes, I would have said schlong. It reminded me of when we were playing Taboo in Okoboji with Grandma, and Mom's clue was, Dad gets it all over his chest, and Justin immediately yelled jizz. Mm-hmm. And Mom goes, no, crumbs. And Grandma goes, oh.
So, yeah, Grandma was dying. She laughed for like 5 minutes. That was a risky joke to make in front of Grandma and the whole family. But it worked. It paid off.
No, Grandma likes humor.
Dad gets this all over him. Jizz.
Immediately. She said Dad gets this all over his chest.
Mom sets us up for failure all the time with those.
Yeah, getting sucked side
Yeah,
to side
she knows what
comment.
she's doing.
She literally
Sucked
said,
side to side.
I was
the
getting
craziest
sucked
one.
side to side.
Yeah.
Try that without context.
In the comments, what do you think the context of that comment
Yeah.
was? My mom said Justin and Dad were sucking me side to side.
And she did this when she said it.
She did. Shit, I don't even remember the context now.
I do. It was snoring.
Well, towards the beginning, when he set up his cable, first of all, he like rearranged his whole living room. But when he was setting like the controls for the TV, I'm like, yes, that is a good thing to do. Like, that's what I would be doing. Every time I go to someone's house and it's got that smooth motion,
Yeah,
frame,
blending.
I'm like, can I see your remote for a second?
There was
Yeah.
years. I would
Turn
go
it
to
off
Jay's
of multiple
house.
friends' TVs.
I would go to Jay's house and change it, and I'd come back and it would be like factory reset. So I'd
Some
have to
people love it.
I know.
It looks like you're right there in the room with them.
No, it looks
hate
like a
it.
soap opera.
I forgot who. I think it might have been Tom Cruise, or it was someone like that. They did like a PSA on that and like not having that on and how to turn it off and stuff.
Yeah, I saw a meme this holiday season that said PSA for when you go to your relative's house, and it's like all the different TV brands and what they call it. But they didn't say like this is how to turn off frame blending. It's like Vizio, frame blending, like Samsung, whatever. Like so it's
awesome.
like if you know, you know.
I think it's True Motion on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely got to turn that shit off. I hate going into Best Buy and all their TVs are set to it. I'm like, are you guys trying to sell good looking TVs or are you trying to make it all look like shit?
Yeah, I remember we were at Best Buy once and Avatar was playing on it and they had frame blending on and it looked like ass. Assitar.
Yeah, it looks like a soap opera.
Why was his weapon of choice a stapler at the end?
I don't know, but that was funny.
And then he's holding it against her head.
Yeah. And I think he was making noises when he shot it too. Like he was like, "Kadish, kadish."
I like that how many times he changed his name throughout the movie.
Yeah. Because then he goes, it's Ricardo. It's Ricardo. Ricky Ricardo. Then he goes, Babaloo.
This is my first time noticing that the music cue that plays after that is I Love Lucy.
Yep.
Yeah. I like all the references and you could tell that Ben Stiller really liked television and film and all that. So it's I don't know, I do like this movie.
Yeah. Well, Chad, what was your verdict by the end of it?
I mean, I'm always gonna like it.
At the end when he's
I don't think I'm always gonna like put it on. You know?
when he's in the helicopter, he's like, "Don't worry, buddy, you're gonna be fine." Hey, am I really your buddy? Yeah, sure you are.
Sure you are.
Oh, yeah,
perfect ending.
All of his creepy smiles. When he first tells him, he goes, "My name is Ernie Douglas,
And
but
then
my
he
friends call me
smiles.
Chip." And he goes, He like tries to
And he's
smile.
just like, Matthew Broderick's just like, okay. Just leaves.
You still want to know my name?
Dude, and like he's camping outside of his apartment watching the same movie as him and his date.
Sleepless in Seattle is gonna be
He's
on.
like, my brother's a speech therapist. He's like, so?
It's not a big deal. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is to me.
Yeah. You stupid son of a bitch.
Very quotable. I really enjoyed rewatching this. I haven't seen it in so many years. Loved it.
Yep, definitely not total dog shit. I, like Allie, have not seen it in many years, and it held up on a rewatch, and I didn't think it was worse than I remembered it. It was still good.
Maybe, okay, so I watched it with somebody who
Well-
had
Chad, you're underwater.
Yeah, your audio farted.
What?
There you
There
are.
you
That's
go.
better.
There you go. Now you're back.
I watched it with someone who hadn't seen it, and maybe that influenced how I was
It was
feeling
like
about
when I
it.
showed Dad and Jay the Pest.
Yeah.
Chad's watching it with someone. And, oh, she's not laughing. Maybe this
Well-
isn't good.
She doesn't.
I mean, if you watch it with someone who didn't grow up watching it, it's probably not that great.
Steve
Think
liked
about
it.
it.
Steve didn't grow up watching it. Steve liked it.
Was he laughing a lot?
He did have some laughs.
Well, some people have an aversion to Jim Carrey.
I also wonder, like, what adults thought of it when it came out in relation to other movies that were out at that time, you know? Because Jim Carrey had been doing... This one was darker than most of the things he was doing.
Yeah.
And they're probably like, what is this?
Did this come out before or after Truman Show? It had to be after.
Before.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks younger in Truman Show.
Let's see.
I just watched Truman Show for the first time ever last year. It was great.
I like that movie.
It was way sadder than I thought it would be.
This came out in 96. Truman Show.
93.
98.
Fuck. He looks so much younger and he looks way older in Cable Guy.
No.
What are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Oh, I laughed when he slid down the satellite.
Yeah.
It looked like so fun.
This movie's sort of hard to review because it's just a lot of Jim Carrey quotes and Jim Carrey being Jim
Yeah.
Carrey that makes it good.
That's what I wrote. I wrote it's hard to critique because there's so many. It's just quotes.
That's what I'm saying. There are many funny moments in it, and a lot of that is due to Jim Carrey and some of the things that were written as jokes too in the directing. But also, like, as a whole, though, it's not necessarily funny, and it's not a thriller drama. It's like, I don't know if the movie is good, but there are many parts in it that are very enjoyable.
And therefore, I love it. I think the movie's good.
I play Mortal Kombat with a friend in Vietnam.
He said something about the information superhighway.
Chad, here's the test. This or The Pest?
This.
There's your answer. Not total dog shit.
Well, I was the
Not-
only one that didn't stamp the pest.
You did.
No, I
You
didn't.
fell to peer pressure. Yeah, you did.
Roll the tape.
Flashback!
No,
Flash forward.
I'm editing this one, so no, there will be no flashback.
No, this will be a flashback.
I don't think I can stamp it, but we got 3 stampers, so it's stamped.
You guys, you want to hear something crazy? Is Gavin likes this movie?
Yeah, I'm unstamping it for Gavin. You can't make me.
Ooh.
Flashback.
Maybe if I have kids, I'll be like, "Yo, you guys got to watch this."
Sorry,
You
Gavin.
did it.
Somebody do an impression of Chad stamping the pest. Yeah. It was total dog shit.
No. One of the people at the karaoke party looked like a McPoyle.
Oh yeah, dude, the old guy comes in when he's banging the prostitute or about to, and he's taking
He's
photos. of him.
dancing.
He's like,
Sticking his tongue out.
just watch his face. Like,
I know.
please splice that in, because every time I watch it, I can't focus on what Jim Carrey's saying at all, because I'm just watching that guy.
Yeah,
He looks like an iguana.
that's how you stand out as an extra.
That guy, he went a whole hog. And I was laughing too that, like, of course, these are the people he hangs out with.
They're all so weird.
They're all It's Always Sunny characters. I want to know what the casting was like for that. Like,
It is like Frank's Under the Bridge friends.
Yeah, we need
We
weird
talked
ass
about
people.
this in the past. Yeah, it's someone who has a list of weird people that they had in casting calls that they just save for later. Justin, wasn't that you who talked about
Yeah,
that?
one of my friends, the director, he has a whole list of weird looking people from old casting sessions.
And David Cross was basically an extra in this. Like, he had like no lines, which is wild.
I don't even know if I saw him.
He was like sitting next to Matthew Broderick at work in the conference rooms. Whenever they had meetings, he was just sitting next to him. Would you like some jus? Yeah. Well, what else? Nothing.
Yeah, I'm just struggling to review this movie.
Because it's
Not
good.
total
It's
dog
funny.
shit.
The classic. Just leave it. No notes.
One more thing I like in medieval times when he's eating and he like slurps his fingers and like flicks something off. Just pretty good like movements and mannerisms.
Yeah.
I got one more thing to add as an ender. You know Chad's salad saga, how he sent the salad back 3 times and he finally got one to
didn't.
go because he refused to stay another second in that restaurant.
And then never ate the one he got to go.
He never ate it. We come home later and it's in the fridge untouched.
Because I had no time.
Salad displeases me.
It's the principle.
I remember I was so excited to meet you guys there. I was so stoked. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go to a brewery and
Yeah, you took 6 hours to get there.
eat with the family, and I get there and the whole vibes are off, and Chad's like just staring at this box salad.
Yeah, the waiter's cowering in the corner shaking.
Somebody got
here's the
fired.
thing. I was hungry and I had started to eat it, and everyone's like, "Don't eat
Feed
it.
me.
I'm hungry.
Tell the waiter." And I'm like,
I am hungry
I'm
right now.
fine. Like, I'm fine.
Cookies.
It's not like I hate dill and whatever else shit was on it.
Chives. Yeah,
I just
Mom,
hate
you hate
not being
chives.
served
Mom made such
properly.
a
I don't
big
like
deal about
chives.
how you hate chives.
I don't like chives, but I was eating it and I was fine. And then you guys were like,
Oh, man. The server had so much fun, witty server banter with us,
Not how I
and then
remember it.
when
never
Chad
came
was
back
through with
after
them,
that.
the banter
Crushed
was
his
over.
spirit.
I used to hate chives, and now I like them.
The first time they messed up the salad, though, I didn't even say anything. They didn't even bring the salad because they're like, we forgot to put the chicken on it, so we're remaking it. And I was like, okay. And then they made it wrong.
You hate to see servers hate to see Chad coming.
It's like the South Park episode when everybody's a Yelp reviewer. Chad walks in. He's like, "Can I get a table? I'm a Yelp reviewer."
What's scarier, Chad walking into a restaurant or like boomers on Sunday after church?
Boomers on Sunday after church.
I'm
As much as it
seriously
would be
one
funny,
of the most.
to say Chad, boomers on Sunday after church.
I am
gotta be
such
worse.
an easygoing restaurant customer.
No.
Yes, I am.
Harry.
No.
And then
If
we
Harry-
went to eat the other.
if-
we went out to eat.
If
Oh my
Harry,
God, we
if
had-
Harry like chimes in, then you know you're in trouble
Oh.
because Harry's the neutral zone.
There was a hair on my sushi, and I didn't say anything.
I mean, you put it on its
You
own.
s-
You put it on
sent
its own
back.
platter and
You
put it
told
in the
Dad, you
middle
go-
of the spinning
You go,
thing.
Dad. Tell him.
You
And
guys are
Dad
so
told him, and
dumb.
you're
You
like,
put it on its own
good.
plate and then under the light so that it would shine onto the hair.
I did move it off my plate, yes, but I wasn't like, waiter, there's a
And then-
hair in my food.
and then-
The server was
Most
made aware of
people
it.
would. I didn't want anyone to. Everyone was like, you should say something. I'm like, no. And then
And then
you guys
after
Made such a
Chad-
stink about it
after
that
Chad
Dad's
made a
like, I got
stink-
you, son.
No, then after Chad made a stink, then he tells the server, actually, it could have been from my scarf. Sorry,
Chad's like-
sorry about your
I
job.
said, I was like, I don't want to get anyone in trouble because I mean, it could have come off of me because my scarf had some cat hair on it or something.
Sorry, I got you fired. It's actually from my scarf.
You guys-
I forgot to mention at the beginning of this when we were talking about getting our crowns from medieval times. So maybe you can splice this at the beginning. I didn't just simply pack my crown into my bag and bring it because I didn't want it to get ruined. So
Did
I
you
wore
wear
it.
it on the airplane?
I have a photo of me on the airplane wearing my crown.
Did anyone say anything?
No. Well, I guess, yeah. We talked to like one stranger who was like, I like your medieval times crown. And I was like, yeah, I'm shooting a podcast later about Cable Guy, so I got to wear it.
You gave him all that information.
That's a lot of info.
Yeah, I'll send you the photo.
You're coming from Omaha. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're like, do we have one here? Nope. I guess
The shot of them laying on the satellite
cool.
looked almost exactly like the shot
Eternal
in
Sunshine?
Yeah.
The satellite stuff was cool, and I just liked, I don't know, something about watching movies on cable. It just brought back a lot of memories. I wish it was simple like that again.
Ben Stiller's a great director. I would love to get another comedy from him.
Yeah.
I'm kind of over Severance, I think.
I've never watched
I
it.
knew it. I waited to see what you guys would say before I watched. I watched the first episode.
First season's awesome.
You guys were like, it's the best show. It's better than Breaking Bad.
No one said it's better than Breaking Bad.
Better than Game of Thrones. Oh, did you watch the new Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
How was it? I hear there's like a close-up scene of him shitting.
It was goofy.
Is it supposed to not be serious?
I think it's supposed to be a little bit silly.
I have no desire. I don't give a fuck about Westeros.
Going to medieval times made me interested in this show, in the new Game of Thrones, and I wanted to watch A Knight's Tale after leaving there.
Boy, I love A Knight's Tale. That's a solid one.
I watched that recently.
Does it hold up?
I liked it. I didn't realize that Geoffrey Chaucer was in it.
The guy from Death at a Funeral?
The actor was, God, what's his name? I usually know his name. I can't think of it. He's,
Alan Tudyk?
No, he plays Vision in a lot of the Marvel movies.
Heath Ledger?
Really well-known guy.
Yeah, he's on Death at a Funeral.
Is he?
The one who like does the drugs and he's...
That's Alan Tudyk.
No, it's not.
Tierdick. Is it Tierdick?
Dick.
Yeah, that's a Death at a Funeral guy. That's right.
No. I'm
You're talking about Cyclops.
Paul Bettany.
Guys,
Not total dog shit. This movie is not total dog shit.
Why are you stamping it then?
yeah.
It says not total dog shit.
Yeah, then you don't stamp it.
We don't have a stamp for that.
Why not? You don't have like a pass, like accepted?
No.
You've been on this podcast for
You've
every
been here for
episode.
25
30th
episodes.
Episode, and
You're confused about the format? We've never stamped something not total dog shit. All right.
Not total dog shit.
Justin's out. Not total dog shit.
you're not total dog shit.
Not total dog shit.
Guys, wipe and subscribe, and we have an audience pick coming up. So
The Dunussi has spoken. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Does this come through?
Barely.
Yeah, it
It was a
sounded like
pipsqueak.
Ew, that was like spackly.
it was an
It's this
egg.
stupid
Yeah, it was
mic.
like
It
a
doesn't pick
pop.
up the rest of the room like my other one
Harry
did.
dropped an egg on the ground and it cracked.
Yeah.
Granby out.
All right. Love you.
Do better, Harry.
Do better. Wipe and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.
Ah!